Hi folks, Dave with DBSTechTalk, and today we're going to do a unboxing first listen to a package that I just received. Let's find out what it is. Mystery box. Of course, it is not from Amazon, even though it says it is. Got to use whatever box fits. So inside here is going to be the AKG K275. These are closed backs, and found these on eBay for a really cheap price. I found them for, they normally retail for $169, and I found them for less than $120 shipped. So I thought that was a really good deal. Let's open these up here. Okay, so the box is in pretty good shape actually, for coming from eBay. Sometimes you can get things that are pretty well beat up. This one doesn't show too much wear and tear, which is good. And these are brand new. Whoop, missed a spot of tape here. Dave, it's the finger that you do not want to slice. Alright, so when you open it, they are just packaged in some sort of styrofoam there. You get some candy for the trolls and a little bit of paperwork, nothing too exciting. And then you also get a package, a little carrying bag, and it sounds like a cable is inside here. This is not too bad of a little velvety type bag, won't use it though. And oh, my favorite, a coiled cable with a screw-on adapter. So you get the 3-pin mini XLR, and then the 3.5 with a screw-in adapter. It doesn't feel too heavy for a coiled cable, which is nice. The Beyerdynamic coiled cable was freaky heavy, and did not care for that at all. This one might be a little bit better. Oh no. No, look at that coil. Wow. Hope it straightens out. Yeah, that's not cool. Wow. AKG, you can do better than that. Or Harman, whichever you want to talk about, whichever way you want to call them nowadays. And then here are the headphones. Now these are supposed to be over-eared. Seem a little small for over-ear. They are light though, they're not too bad. Got the usual AKG suspension head strap. These ones do fold, which is nice. Make them nice and portable and small. Look like they're pretty flexy. All metal build, there's not any plastic on it, which makes it nice. Metal. And let's see how they fit. Very minimal clamp force, which is nice. but it's tighter than some. Like I had the AKG 612 Pros, which I did not care for at all comfort wise, and they did not stay on my head. They just constantly did the slipping thing. These seem to fit a little bit better. They're a little on the small side when it comes to over ear. They're not. They're 2 knuckle only. They're not really 3 knuckle. Maybe a little, maybe 2.5 knuckle. So they're not huge. Can feel them a little bit on the ear. Excuse me. But I don't think it'll be enough to warrant discomfort. They do seal a little weird though. That's a little interesting. Alright, let's give them a shot. Let's see what they sound like. Man, this cable is something else. Gonna have to really straighten that out. Alright, let's see here. Alright, so let's give these a lesson on the audio GB. What we got here? Mid-South. It's gonna drive me nuts. Now I must say, these are a whole lot better sounding than the 612 Pros that I did not care for. The 612 Pro was a very cavernous sounding headphone. They had a very wide soundstage to them, and they had a very weird resonance about them. I didn't really care for them. They sounded alright, but they weren't very good. AKG's always been a little hit or miss for me when it comes to sound. These seem to have more bass. The 612 seem to be really bass light, and these seem to have more bass to them, a little bit more presence to them, but they're still fairly neutral. They do have a little bit of a warmer hint to them, which is kind of nice. They classify these as studio headphones. They're supposed to be pretty close to neutral, and let's see here, some specs on them. They are frequency range of 16 hertz to 28 kilohertz. They have a sensitivity of 109 SPL and an input impedance of 32 ohms. They weigh 295 grams, so about half a pound, or 2/3 of a pound, actually, more like. And then, as you saw, they have the 3.5 millimeter to 6.3 millimeter screw on, and it seems a little short of the cable. But I think it's supposed to extend out 5 meters. So it's supposed to go to 10 feet, but I don't know. We'll see how that cable works. Might have to get a replacement for that. Overall, though, they don't seem like too bad of a little headphone. These are going to be replacing a couple that I have decided to get rid of. I've decided to put up for sale my Beyerdynamic Custom Studio and also my Marantz MPH2s. So these are supposed to be the replacement or the search for the replacement of a Dynamic Studio reference headphone. And just off of a brief little listen here, they're promising. And we shall see how it goes after a few weeks worth of break-in. But for $120, the AKG K275 seems like a pretty good little headphone. Nice solid build, light, decent pads. May have to find a way to replace those if possible. And yeah, give them a shot. This has been Dave with DBS Tech Talk. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on the next video.